Hi, I'd like to speak a little bit about the guitar I'm playing today. It's a Fender Squier 51, it's called. And this came out a few years ago. It was a very affordable guitar. I think it started retailing at about $100 or maybe a little more. And it was the only original design that Squier has ever come out with. And it's a bit of a Frankenstein guitar at that. It's a Stratocaster body with the double cutaways, and it's that Stratocaster cutaway, that nice scalloped body on the back. And with that they put a Telecaster neck on it. So as you can see, the headstock is from a Telecaster. This one has a maple fretboard and a maple neck. It's got a humbucker in the bridge, and it's got a single coil pickup in the neck, and the single coil pickup has a little bit of an angle to it, so it's kind of an interesting retro looking design. On the control panel here, it looks a lot like a Telecaster. There's no switch, and what they've done there is this front knob is the volume. So when you hit that, you got your volume just on that front knob. And the front knob also serves to split the rear pickup. So you got a humbucker, but what you can do is split it so that you got a single coil in back too. So you can hear what that sounds like. Here's the full humbucker sound. I pull the switch, or the knob, the first knob out, and I get, you hear that? It's a little, when I pull it out, I got a single coil in the bridge, and you get a little bit of a higher treble sound, a little thinner sound, a little more of a strat sound. The rear knob on the control panel looks like what would be a tone knob usually on a telly, but what it does is actually it switches your pickups for you. If you turn it all the way clockwise, you're getting just the neck pickup. If you turn it in the middle, or the second setting, you get both. You get in the humbucker and the neck. And if I turn it all the way counterclockwise, I'm getting just the humbucker. So you got a lot of sounds on this, and then if you split the back pickup, and I pull the switch out, so I'm splitting that humbucker into a single coil, then you got all those variations again with a single coil in back. So it adds up to 5 different sounds from this one guitar. So it's a really cool little guitar. And the thing about it was it didn't really sell well when it came out, and they started, the guitar stores that is, started to really blow them out at excellent prices. Some of the reports said that they were going for as low as $70 brand new at one point. And what happened was people started scooping these things up and modifying them. Different pick guards, as you can see, it looks like a pick guard from a P bass. And that's another unusual element about this guitar. But there's companies that make custom pick guards for it. People are making their own pick guards, swapping out the humbucker for hotter humbucker pickups and hotter neck pickups, changing control panels. There's a forum online now just for these guitars. And what's happened is there's become this cult following of the Squier 51, such that the prices have actually started to go up. So as you know, my YouTube channel is called Cheap Guitars, because I love playing guitars that don't cost a ton of money, because I think you can get them to sound really good if you choose wisely and you know where to go. And I got this one off eBay, and you can really find some really great finds out there with bargain guitars. And a lot of times the used market is where to go. It's just you got to be careful, because like this one that I got needs work. It needs a little bit of bridge work that some amateur tried to do something on here, and the way they set the strings up They restrung it in a very strange way. But that's pretty much it. So it needs to be restrung, and the bridge needs to be reset. And for my taste, I would lower the action. So that's all things I can do myself. So you know, it's not going to cost me too much to get that done. It's just time. But the thing about these guitars is now that they've become known and people started to modify them, and by the way, when they're modified, they look extremely nice. Some of the people that have done, they've repainted them and done different things with the pickups, and the pick guards, and even the control panels, and these things take on a whole new life for what used to be a $70 guitar. So now the prices are starting to come up a little bit, and I would suggest if you're interested in something that's a little different from the usual, this is a good one to pick up. This one right here was around $160. So for a Fender or a Squier, that's a really good price. If you go out and try to get a brand new Squier today, you're probably going to spend around $300 or $500. This is half that. It is used. It might require some work because I bought it online, sight unseen, except for the pictures. But the thing about these guitars is I believe they are great guitars, and what you're going to see is the price is going to start creeping up, and I think these will appreciate in value, and I've already seen that happen. From a $70 guitar, now normal prices are $140, $150, $160, and maybe even above. Try to get one of these if you find one. Try to get one that's not been modified. So stay tuned. There's going to be more info on buying great guitars online and elsewhere, what to look for, what models are hot right now, the ones to get deals on, the ones you could actually end up making a little money on later on when you go to sell the guitar. And like I said, I think this might be one of them. It could go up in value a little bit, and if I ever wanted to get rid of it in a year or two from now, I might be able to get everything I put into this right back. So check out my YouTube channel, which is Cheap Guitars on YouTube, and also check out my website, which is www.cheap-guitars-report.com for a lot more info on what good models you can get out there, what you can buy and not spend a lot of money on, and what to look out for, and the best strategies to get these kinds of great guitars. So thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time.